Three kinds of human. Which one are you? Shocking secret exposed. Three kinds of human in existence that no one is talking about. Based on biblical principles and spiritual concepts, there are three types of human. Their influences in our relationship, as well as one way or the other, as regards to their potentials and our connection on this universe we find ourselves. If only you follow me to the end of today's video, I'll be exposing to you three kinds of human that are actually existing, so that you'll be able to identify and discover, especially discover in concrete time who actually you are, the category you fall into, in order to know how to increase your abilities, your potentials, manage your desires as well as your need, in order to ensure that you possess and achieve greatness, as well as achieve your destiny in this particular universe we find ourselves. Just like I normally tells you that one of the essence of this channel is to help you to actualize destiny, discover yourself, deliver you from all forms of dogma and indoctrination and wrong mindset that has actually caged you all over the years, that has made you to be limited. But believe me, if only you follow me to the end of today's video, you will realize again who you are and be able to enter into your destiny and fulfill your calling on this earth. But before then, please give this video a like so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. Welcome back to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss three important variables which actually health, safety, and spirituality. In this channel, we pray strategic prayers, we read the word of God in our heart, we believe in balance. That's why we do spiritual work. So if this is the very first time you're finding yourself in this beautiful family, you are highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification sounds to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's dive in. Before we get ahead into this video, I wish to remind you that Awaken My Spirituality Global Academy is still admitting their new students. So it will be good if you come and join our academy in order to be exposed to the manifold and magnitude wisdom of God that is existing under this planet Earth, that can actually help you to navigate all life challenges, conquer all your battle, pursue, overtake, and recover everything the enemy has stolen from you. Knowing fully well that spiritual rules the physical, that school is more like a school of prophet, just like Elijah have school of prophet, because through it you will learn prophetic directions as well as apostolic dimensions that can actually help you to conquer all your battles and win. And above all, remember the Bible says that the hand of prophet God delivered the children of Israel from bondage, and by the hand of prophet they actually entered their promised land. Most of you needed to enter your promised land as fast as possible. A lot of things has been a hindrance. It is time for you to dust all those ignorance and then embrace positive dimensions and information and knowledge that can actually help you to enter your destiny. So shut me up with the WhatsApp number on your screen in order to get more details about it. Please, only on this matter. If you shut me for other things, I may not have time to reply you because of my busy schedule. Anything that you needed, you can actually comment down below. Whenever I come online, I will answer you. And please also try as much as possible to shake the pin comment as well as the community to get more details. Most of the times in the pin comment, I also paste video links that relates and have connection to the present video, which will help you to also get more details. So that having been said, let's dive into the video of today. Now, the first type of human beings existing on this planet Earth is the people I call earthly humans, body-centered humans. These individuals mostly focus on physical needs, desires, and worldly possessions. They always prioritize material comfort, security, sensual pleasures. Sensual, not sexual. Sensual pleasures. And when you talk about the influence they have on relationships, this is what you see in them. Three humans will always prioritize physical attraction, social status, financial security in their relationship. In other words, Once they want to enter into any form of relationship, whether marital relationship, business relationship, any form of relationship at all, and they pivot that is riding that relationship. In other words, the bedrock of that relationship is not all about finances, it's not all about physical attraction, it's not all about social status. Your status symbol in the society, who are you, who is who, they are not ready to be involved. And most of the times, they may struggle with commitment, intimacy, and emotional connection. Most of the times, their intimacy is ruled by your financial status. In other words, when the money is not there, forget about fun. Forget about, if you are not ready to pay the bills, forget about their forms. I wish to tell you that some of these people are not the ones that made it so. Nature brought them into this world just like that. Though when you discover that you have that, you are a true human, and to a great extent, you start working on it, you will be a better individual. Just like Bible said in Matthew 6:21, that where your treasure is, that is where your mind will be. Their mind is always in their treasure, the amount of money in their bank account, the type of house that they are built or they're going to live in, the type of exotic cars they're riding. And some of them, when they fail to manage these emotions, manage these characteristics, when a sudden problem come upon their possession, maybe their shop got burnt, and then something happened in the money they have in the bank, some of them cannot endure it. They may end up committing suicide, because that is actually where their mind is. They always prioritize buying expensive gift, buy for their partners, and also for their partners to buy for them, rather than spending quality time together. When it comes to spending time with you as partner, they don't have that time, but they have time to buy expensive gift that they believe that gift is what they can actually use to hold their partner. That is why you need to pray seriously to get married to the right spouse, because if you also have a right spouse that is a kind of earthly human, you can easily, one way or the other, blend. And then, but where your partner is not that same type of person, it may be a problem. Your partner is the one that cherishes quality time together, you are the one cherishes, let me just give him this gift and then do other things with my time, make more money, then there will be a problem. Number two is what I call soul humans, soul-centered human. This individual focus more on emotional needs, personal growth, spiritual exploration, and they prioritize meaningful relationships that is more of emotional connections, as well as their purpose of existence and deeper connection with spiritual beings other than just ordinary. And these have serious influence in their life and relationship, in the sense that soul human will most one way or the other prioritize emotional intimacy, shared values, and personal growth in their relationship, and may struggle with conflict resolutions, boundaries, and practical responsibilities. In other words, when there is problem in that relationship, when some people or one or two of the partner goes beyond the boundaries, it may become a problem, to the extent that it may now end up becoming what we call irreconcilable differences. And this is why you have to discover who you are, because you can never put a square peg in a round hole and it will fit. If you are such that is highly emotionally attached, that have priority of deeper connection when it comes to a kind of relationship, deeper connection with God, you are not materialistic like earthly human, seek for a partner that also have it, and seek for relationships, be it business relationship and other things, that are also driven by same, that are also soul humans. If not, there will be crash of interest. While your interest is this side, the interest of your partner or whosoever you are into connection with is this side, And believe me, it become parallel lines that can never meet no matter how you extend them, which is now a problem. That's why you have to study, find out who you are before you begin to connect yourself to relationships that will not help you, because of course we are relational being. There's nothing God can actually do on this earth without the human being he created. And there's no venture you do on this earth without supportive mechanisms through human beings. So, and not everybody is your destiny helpers. There are defined destiny helpers that will help you to navigate and enter into your calling. When I talk of destiny helper, it's not all about people giving you money, people giving you advice, and you are into one form of relationship, business relationship, and so on and so forth, are all part of destiny helpers. For instance, God say, go into the world, raise apostolic and prophetic generation, and I came and established a kind of spiritual schools. If people did not join, who are not like destiny helpers that is helping me to achieve God's purpose, it is not going to work. And also, it's not everybody that can join that will be able to blend. So, one way or the other, find out who you are and the type of people that are your destiny helper that can, yeah, that you can easily blend with, and you will see yourself achieving your potential. That's why some of you witness that when you have come for spiritual consultation, some of you want to extra getting some extra support mechanisms. I will simply tell you, no, it will not work. Reason is this: I have already seen the type of person you are. We cannot, two cannot work together except they agree. And in order not to end up in any form of conflict, and it will lead to conflict resolution, I will simply say, no, you can look for another person or spiritual person in your area that can actually give you some personalized help. Because even Jesus did not come for everybody. He came for the lost sheep of Israel. Likewise, if I tell you that I come for everybody in this world, I'm deceiving myself. I know the people I came for, and God is always bringing them. But when you come, I notice that you're not part of the people why I'm here. I will tactically dismiss you, whether you like it or not, because going to work together with such a person will end up in conflict. Likewise, find out those that you can easily work with, avoid conflict. I can only find out through the type of human that person is, or the type of human you yourself. Because charity begins at home, not outside. When you discover yourself, you'll be able to associate yourself with other people. Now, the third set of people, the last but not the least, is the people that I call spiritual humans or spirit-centered humans. You notice that this individual focus more on spiritual growth, mutual support, and selfless love in their relationship, without any form of attachment to ego or material desires. You know, at a time, Bible said in Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and other things will be added to you. A spiritual person, spiritual human, will always prioritize praying, meditating with their partners, praying and meditating in life, other than focusing on any form of material desires and possession. They actually believe that there is need for them to actualize their destiny and potentials, and they will always understand that destiny by connection to divinity, and not because this person is doing this, let me join that person is doing it. They're always conscious of what God wants them to do, not what human being is pushing them to do, or not what others are doing in order to succeed. They are careless to know what other people are saying or think about them. They are only careful to know what heaven is saying and what heaven is saying, thinking about them. In other words, what is God's mindset towards them. And then you notice that these ones will always prioritize actualizing their potential and destiny. And then, apart from that, it doesn't mean that earthly humans as well as soul humans will not also actualize destiny. But look at the easiest way that earthly humans should go about actualizing their destiny. They have to cultivate what I call emotional intelligence. They have to prioritize meaningful relationship and seek for spiritual growth reduce their pursuit of a kind of worldly desires and worldly possessions and channel their energy more on spiritual growth, because they need to understand that spiritual roots the physical, that when they channel their energy more on the spiritual, easily those physical earthly desires they want will show up. Because after all, Bible told us in 3 John verse 2 that God wishes us above all things to be in good health, prosper as our soul prospereth. So they need to understand that their soul prosperity is centered on their spiritual prosperity. When they have this understanding and start pursuing spiritual growth, spiritual directions, they will certainly prosper physically. Now, for soul humans, for them to actualize destiny, they have to develop skills as well as healthy boundaries, and then also prioritize spiritual growth. Let the boundaries not be selfish and self-centered, but let it be a healthy one. And by so doing, they will be able to actualize destiny. Then for spiritual human, you have to cultivate humility, because most of the times the level of your spirituality will cause you to blow up, in the sense that you will begin to practically possess excess power, because your continuous and serious midnight prayers, always fasting, and then one way or the other consecration and being in the presence of God definitely will actually expose you to spiritual power, so much so that when you say things that come to pass, when you pray for somebody, the person getting healed, and a lot of a kind of spiritual powers will begin to manifest. If you did not watch it, pride will actually enter. So I'm talking to everyone, I'm talking to myself. We are human. It possibly always happens, but when we watch it, because pride go away before a fall, and to a great extent ask God for help to help us to be selfless, and still to a great extent humble, and to a great extent harness those potentials for God's own purpose, definitely it will help us to grow more and more. It will help the person to grow more and more and actualize greatness. So I hope this will help you to rediscover yourself, define your relationships, define your connections, define your commitment to spiritual growth and connection to God, and begin to navigate life challenges and be able to become an overcomer. So if you have not subscribed to be part of this family, what are you waiting for? Kindly smash that red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. Comment on this video, share it widely to everyone. You might sure be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you. So with this, I say enjoy your day.